Hi guys, so my little workshop has been standing for some time now, and I've been putting this video off for some time now because actually I wasn't gonna make a video because I haven't filmed the construction process. I just had some photos, so I didn't think it was worth making a video. But anyway, I put something together. And yeah, so I became desperate to have some kind of a workspace because yeah, my place is quite small. I had to give up my office space. Well, I haven't gave it up. I just share my office space now with one of my kids, and my yard is not really big, so I had to settle to have something. Well, it was my only option to have something on stilts. And yeah, so I designed something which came in way over budget, and so I ended up having to settle for more of a windy house type of structure. So this is the ground story plan showing the support posts in red, and of course the overhead beams. I never had a structural engineer to advise me, so I kind of just went with what felt right. And here we have the first story layout. So you can see the structure will end up being 4 meters by about 3.1 meters wide. So I ended up changing the entrance door to a double door rather, and I just made the staircase a bit wider. Support posts and beams have arrived. So too has all the other pine timber. Initially I intended trying to build this thing myself, but I am so glad I didn't try and do that because let me tell you, it's a mission. It's a mission. So these are actually Zimbabwean guys who run this Wendy House business. Their workmanship isn't that great, but they are efficient. They work really fast. So yeah, they started to install the floor substructure, and thereafter the actual floor. So they work in teams. While the floor is being constructed, there is another team of two guys busy assembling the panels on the ground. Once the panels are complete, they lifted it up onto the finished floor structure, and then they started to apply the finish. Then was the exciting part. I mean, this was actually the part which was now really intimidating, is lifting. This was the reason why I didn't actually end up doing it on my own, because I didn't know how to handle the lifting up of the panels and the actual construction of the side panels. But I tell you, these guys are so fast, man. And coming up, we have the only video I took, which was the lifting of the main panel of the windy house. Yeah, so I was really happy when I stepped into this thing for the first time. Just the thought of having my own man cave. Yeah, it was a good feeling. So as I mentioned, it's not the best of quality, the workmanship. So there was so much gaps in the doors. I actually asked them to put the panel in the center here between the two doors, just to close, because there was a big gap there. And then they just they kind of mess all over the place. You can see this weather guard, the brown paint is all over the show. So there were like nails and things that were sticking out. It wasn't in the center of the mullions, those the timber members. So I asked him like to cut things straight and to remove all the nails and things that are sticking out, because yeah, you can see they just kind of bashed the nail over. Yeah. And then sometimes the nails didn't go through to the center of the timber members, and then they just kind of hit it out and then smashed it back in. You can check how damaged the support structures are. So I installed a light, and yeah, that's my first night test, and I was really happy with the place. I looked past all the mess and the other defects. End of the day, it's gonna be a little workshop, and I'm gonna mess all over the show with whatever paint, epoxy. Yeah. So I poured some concrete here. Previously it was a grassed area, and yeah, I have a little hammock going here, and I park my scooter underneath here, and I have my little pull-up bar. Then I needed some extra washing lines, so I kind of made these nylon ropes with some hooks on that I span across, and then we have got some 4 extra washing lines now. Yes, I've been using the space for some time now, and I still haven't had a chance to put in any shelving or storage. Yeah, so that's basically the only thing I need to do now, and then the place will be finished.